at dawn, a vast special honey apiary reveals the production chain. Workers prepare for the honey harvest. The beekeeper lights the smoker, generating the white smoke that will calm the bees. It's a crucial step in the harvest. The hive lid is carefully removed. Thousands of bees cover the golden honeycombs, brimming with precious honey. Using a soft brush, the beekeeper removes the bees from the frame. They are then gently returned to their hive. In the vast apiary, 10 workers operate in sync. Honey extraction is a collective and efficient effort. Inside the truck, another worker organizes the boxes. Refrigeration ensures the quality of the honey during transport. At the entrance to the modern factory, the truck parks at the receiving dock. Workers wait to unload the honey. A worker transports the boxes through the automatic doors. The factory's interior is air-conditioned and controlled. A worker positions the honey frame. A heated electric knife is turned on to begin the uncapping process. The process is repeated on the other side of the frame. The uncapping wax accumulates while the honey is ready. A worker pushes a cart loaded with uncovered honeycombs for extraction in a modern and efficient factory. Two workers carefully insert the uncapped honeycombs into the inner baskets of the centrifuge, positioning them radially. The centrifuge begins to rotate slowly. The centrifugal force initiates the expulsion of honey from the hexagonal cells of the honeycomb. Through the viewing window, the golden viscous honey gushes down the steel walls, forming a continuous spiral flow. Honey flows through a transparent pipe, slowly filling a 500-liter settling tank. Air bubbles rise. After 15 minutes, the centrifuge stops. The worker opens the lid and removes the honeycombs, now empty of honey. In the settling chamber, large cylindrical tanks store 1,000 liters of honey. Workers observe the process. After 24 hours, a worker opens the lid and carefully removes the foam layer with a wide spatula. At the base of the tank, heavy particles have formed sediment. A worker connects a hose to the lower valve.
In the filtration area, the decanted honey is pumped through transparent pipes to 3 industrial filter systems.
The honey moves on to the second filtration stage through a 100-micron mesh. Operators monitor the pressure, ensuring optimal flow. A sample of the filtered honey is collected. The operator visually checks for clarity, which is essential for quality. In the laboratory, a technician in a lab coat receives the sample. Advanced equipment fills the space for detailed analysis. The screen displays 17.2% humidity, which is within the ideal range. The technician records the result on the control spreadsheet.
The honey's pH is tested. The digital meter indicates 3.9, normal acidity for pure, natural honey.
Here is the approval certificate for batch 72. Everything is in order.
Thank you. Let me just review the stamp and signatures. Looks good.
Back in production, the approved honey is pumped in. Transparent pipes display its continuous golden flow. At the beginning of the line, an operator loads rolls of clear plastic containers into the automatic feeder. The empty containers undergo ionization. Jets of compressed air remove dust particles, ensuring cleanliness.
The dispensing nozzle releases the honey. The golden, viscous liquid fills the jar precisely, 500 grams.
The nozzle rises, completing the bottling process. A golden thread of honey forms and breaks, finishing the process. Next, the jars reach the automatic sealer. A vibrating feeder organizes and positions the plastic lids. A torque sensor verifies the lid application. Failures activate a pneumatic arm, removing defective jars for rejection. The jars arrive at the labeling station. Rolls of self-adhesive labels with information and barcodes await application. The label is applied to the jar. The roller rotates, the label detaches, and is then secured by a pneumatic applicator. Instant adhesion. The labeled jars then proceed to visual inspection. An automated camera checks 100% of the jars for defects. A jar with a crooked label is identified. A robotic arm removes it from the main line for rework. A feeder releases heat-shrinkable plastic film. The transparent material wraps around the group of 12 jars, forming a package. At the tunnel exit, the package is sealed. The heat shrink film forms a compact unit with batch information printed on it. A box is automatically assembled. Side flaps are folded, and the base is sealed with reinforced adhesive tape. The robot repeats the process, placing a second package in the same box. Each master carton holds 24 jars. An inkjet system prints essential data onto the boxes: batch number, dates, and barcode with industrial precision.
The checkweigher ensures every box of special honey meets the strict weight requirements. Any box outside the tolerance.
The boxes arrive at the robotic palletizer. A multi-axis robot prepares to organize the boxes of honey. The robot picks up the first box of honey. With precision, it places it in the corner, starting the first layer of the pallet. After the first layer, the robot inserts a separating sheet. This protects the boxes below from the next layer. Pressure sensors in the robot's grippers apply the precise force, protecting the honey boxes from being crushed. An employee wearing a special honey uniform visually inspects the stability of the pallet. Quality is a priority. The pallet is positioned on the packaging machine. The employee activates the control panel, initiating the process. The stretch film wraps around the honey boxes. The platform rotates as the arm rises, creating protective layers. The employee removes the packaged pallet with the forklift. It then proceeds to the shipping area, ready for shipment. The employee lifts the pallet of honey. The forklift positions it precisely on the third storage shelf. In the vast warehouse, dozens of operators move forklifts, organizing hundreds of pallets of honey.
Bay 3 is loaded and secure. Clear this truck out.
Copy that. Moving to Bay 4 now.
In the shipping area, trucks are waiting. Employees coordinate the dispatch of honey pallets according to orders. The forklift transports a pallet of honey to the dock. The operator keeps the load level to avoid vibrations.
Certo. Parece que tá tudo certo com esse lote.
On the screen, real-time readings confirm quantities and destination. Honey order completed appears.
More pallets of honey are loaded, forming optimized queues to maximize the truck's capacity. A supervisor verifies the security seal number on the electronic clipboard before departure. On the dashboard, the driver checks the temperature control, ensuring ideal conditions for the honey. Forklifts remove the pallets of honey. They are automatically scanned by optical reading arches. Pallets of honey move along automated conveyor belts, organized by robotic arms for new routes. Behind the scenes at the supermarket, boxes of honey are opened. Packages are prepared to restock the shelves. The cart carrying honey moves through the aisles. The product is headed for its final destination, the shelf. The shelf displays special honey, neatly organized. Batch numbers and expiration dates guarantee the product's purity. Honey is added to the cart. Other customers choose the product, ideal for daily consumption. The purchase is finalized and the honey is packaged. The customer leaves the supermarket with her product.